Welcome to what I'm calling the reconnaissance workout. This is a workout for when you haven't done your workout for a while or you haven't used weights for a while. You just need to get your body back into shape. I was on a plane traveling for about 20 hours. My body's kind of stiff, so we're going to do warm up, stretch, body sculpting, Pilates, stretch. A little bit of everything. So let's breathe it up 3 times. Leg, shoulder width apart, head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, belly button to spine. Breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down, toe into the floor, arm across the ear. Let's go. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and across the chest. Open up. Nice. You got it. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and up from forward. Take it up. 2, 3 and 4 and across. 2, 3 and 4 and up for 2. Across for 2. Again for 2. Across for 2. Last time. Let's go. And across, hands on the hips, bend, point, push it through. Nice, you've got it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Add the shoulder rolls going back. And then forward. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go wide. Slow it down for a second. Take it down and stretch. Down and stretch. Down and stretch. Last time, it's up and over. I want you to hold it here. Get your arm over your ear. Now lower your arm. Take your hand over your ear and head across. Now I want you to take that arm forward, the other arm back for a side rotation. Bring it back to center, lower it down, and we're going to do the other side. Take it over and across, over and across. 2 more. Last time, it's up and over. Let's hold it, then put that arm down. Take the other arm holding the ear and take that across. And take that arm out in front and the other one back to the side and another side turn. Good. Bring it back to center. We're going to lower it. We're going to come down into the lunges. Go across. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and sit behind it at 1. Toes are up on the other side. Say hi to everybody. All right. Make sure your knees over your ankle. All right. Let's take it into a turn. Push your heel back. Lift through the knee, eyes ahead on the floor, nice long stretch, slide it in, nose to knee. This is where I'm really feeling the effects of too much sitting, and then back on the heel. Good. Bring it around into a big sumo squat. Roll the shoulder around, look over the other side. And then switch, and doubles to the center. Take it 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and singles up and over. Take it across. Across, and it's out, top over bottom. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's take it over to the other side. Point that foot forward. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. Lift the toes on the other side. You've got it. Then we're going to take it into that lunge. So you take it around into a pivot. Slide that foot back. And slide it in nose to knee. Both legs are straight. Come back on your heel. Pivot to the front. You're going to take one arm over to the other side and pull your chest toward your thigh. And then flat hands to the center, wag your tail. Then over to the other side. And right here, soften the knees, shorten your right lift. Good. You've got it. Roll the shoulders back 4 times. And then forward 4 times. All right. Then we're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to go side to side with our upper body for 8 sets. 3, 4, 5, shoulders down, 6, 7, and 8. Put the arms behind and lift up. Back of the hands together. We're extending the stretch, I promised. Hands on the lower hips, knees in, hip go to waist, and 2 and 3 sets again. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We do our circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, belly in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Curl yourself up. Bring one arm over the ear, the other arm down the leg, and let's curl down. Get a nice stretch along that hip. And then bring it up. Other side, curl down. Nice. and bring it up. We're going to step forward and come into a quad stretch. So you're going to bring it behind. Hold on to something if you need to. Push them together. Beautiful job. Let's go to the other side. Weight on that other foot. Get ourselves centered and hold it. And then bring it down. And then we're going to do another lateral lunge. Good. And then lift. And one more time over to the other side. Good. Come to the center. Keep your hands on your thighs. Straighten your legs. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to curl. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to curl. Inhale to flat back and curl yourself up. Good. And then heel toe it back together and breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. Now I'm going to surprise you a little bit. Let's start with the kettlebell. We haven't done the kettlebell in a long time. It's a good way to get back into our weights. So I'd like you to take your feet shoulder width apart and then turn out. We're going to start with a Russian twist for a minute. Let's go. Or Russian swing. I don't want to hit the dog. All right, let's take it up. Good. You can soften your knees a little bit as you come down. You want to get your back to go into a diagonal. Good. And just get some work done right here. Good. Beautiful job. Nice. You got it. So we're going to warm up a little bit here. Get our body nice. And you can do this with a weight. You can do this without anything. You can just do squats if you want to. You have 30 seconds. Good. We're not going really fast. We're not taking the weight above the shoulders, right? We want to make sure that we control everything that we're doing. Nice. Good job. Perfect job. Oh, I love it. And you've got 15 more seconds. Yes. Good job. You got it. Breathe it out. And that's it. All right. Bring that to center. Now, we're going to bring our legs sit bone width apart. And we're going to do a squat set. You can do a squat set with the bell, with weights, or with nothing at all. So 30 seconds only. So then we're going to do a variation. Good. Nice. Yes. Good. You got it. Sit behind it. Make sure you're coming behind those knees, right? Nice. 10 more seconds. I know it's not much, but we're going to keep squatting. We're just adding to it. Good. And now we're going to add a twist. So take it down, twist left. Take it down, twist right. Nice. Or you can do first side, second side. It's up to you. So one of the things that's important is to keep your elbows at your side, right? Nice. You got it. Good job. Yes. Beautiful. Nice. Ugh. Oh, just past that minute. I'm going to stop there. Open your legs wide. Soften your knees. Bring it above your head. Elbows out to the side. And around for 20. Nice. 20 seconds in one direction. You're keeping the lower body still. You keep those knees soft. Keeping them nice and open. Breathing out. Put 20 in the other direction. Let's go. Feeling that waist. Yes. You got this. 10 more seconds. Last 5 seconds. Feeling that opening. And here we are. All right, take those legs back into a turnout. We're going to do trade hands to the center. And we're going to do a 30-second set. So in the center, lift and up. Good. Just 30 seconds. Good. Stay. More. Good. 20 seconds. Yes. Just switch hands or don't. Squats, lunges, use weights. Whatever you do, you want to get yourself all warmed up. So the reason I added this is when I want our bodies to stay warm. So if we really do reconnaissance last one, and we're not letting it go stiff. So we're going to take a lunge dip, holding it with the arm that is the leg in the back. So you're down. This is 30, and then we'll do the other side for 30. Good, nice. Now, if you can't do this, go back to your squat. I know this is hard on our knees. Yes, you got it. Nice job. Perfect. I'm feeling a lot, and I like it. Yes, yes. Already, that's 30. Step together. Let's do the other side and go. Make sure you take that back leg back so far back you can't put the heel down, right? Nice. You've got this. Nice job. 20 more seconds. Make sure you do that pause at the bottom. Yes. Perfect. You are doing great work. And then here we go. All right, so we are going to do a row now, adding on some upper body. So you're going to put one leg in front of the other, weight down to the floor, row up by your waist and down. 30 seconds. Eyes are down but not under. Keep your head on your spine. 3 more seconds. Really push it and make sure you hold it. Nice. Last 10 seconds. Perfect. You're doing great. And you're almost there. Do one more. And let's take it to the other side. And this is where I need support because I can't rest on my knee. All right, let's go. Starting now. 30 seconds. Down up. Last 2. And 1. All right, bring yourself up. Soften your knees. You're at your waist. 30 seconds right here, turning right and left. Whole upper body, not just the arms, right? Make sure you breathe. Good job. Nice. You got this. Ah, feels so good. Nice job. Good. Perfect. And here we are again. Okay, we're going to take it from the top. Do everything one more time. So we're going to start with the 1 minute Pilates swing, Russian swing. So I'm waiting for a good minute mark, and let's go. Swing it. And again, you can decide to do something else here. This doesn't work for you. You can just do jumping jacks or march in place or do squats, whatever feels good, right? So I'm not going to use a kettlebell for the whole workout. It's just to get us started, to get those muscles warm for everything else that we're going to do. Because I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. So if I stick with the kettlebell, that won't be a little bit of everything, will it? You're halfway there. Let's go. You can be using the weight, holding on the dumbbell head, or 2 weights, using them as well. They're small. You can hold on the stem. Yeah, you're almost there. You're not going so fast. Last 5 seconds. And here we go. All right, what did we do first? We did the squat for 30 seconds. All right, and then we did it with a turn. Good. Elbows at the side. Good. Nice. You got it. Sit back. Good. Perfect. Feels so good. Yes. All right, this is our last one without a turn. Now we begin the turns to the left, to the right. You can do first side, second side. You don't have to do left and right. Nice upper body turns with it. Nice. Good. You got it. Mm-hmm. Good job. That's it. Right here. All right, soften your knees. Elbows out to the side, 20 seconds. One direction. You got this. Make those knees soft. You want to have a lot of pliability in your body, even though you're holding that lower body still, right? All right. Last one, the other way. 20 seconds. I like breathing. Last two. Last one. Now, second swing is the arms switching swing. Make sure you're turned out. And 30 seconds. All right. All right, here we go. Again, you can do this at your pace. Do something else. You can do lateral lifts with your deltoid, with those weights. Do deltoid raises right to the front. You'll get the same kind of, action. Only 10 more seconds. Boy, this is going fast. 30 seconds is so much shorter than a minute. I know, I'm saying the obvious. Last one. All right, let's go to those lunge dips. Good. Good job. Only 30 seconds. Yes. Good job. Last three. Last two. Last one. Hand switch. Let's go. Ooh. I need to say no. You know how it is. Yes, let's straighten it out a little bit. Uh-huh. 10 more seconds. Yes. You're doing great. And last one. All right, we go to that first row to begin. Separate your body. Make sure the elbow goes past the waist. Starting right now. Good. Other side. Let's go. And running support. 30 seconds. Way there. Good job. Last one. Bring it up. Keep those legs apart. Soften the knees. Upper body for 30. Over. Good. Nice twist. Put your shoulder blades down. Head over tailbone so don't curl forward on this, right? Yes. 15 more seconds. Nice job. You're there. Got about 7 more seconds. And good. All right, put that kettlebell down. I'd like you to grab your bench press weights for the next part, because what do they do? Bench presses and flies. And again, um, short sets. So I'm gonna set my next weight down. After I do the first set, I think I'll need to go down. Now remember, legs up if you have back concerns. I like to have one leg crossed at least, even though I don't have that concern. Always inhale down and exhale up. And you want to make your weights come down to your waist. So cross one leg over the waist, long wrists. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. I'm going to do a minute. I really want to feel this. Yes, feeling that chest expand. We did a lot of push-ups while I was gone. So let's see if it actually crosses over to doing our weights. They actually do feel lighter. How weird is that? Now I know that a minute is a long time for the upper body, but we are going to take breaks between them. Nice. Good. You're halfway there. Nice. Good. I want to feel every bit of this. Nice long wrist. Okay, so don't flap your hand back so that you're holding it with your palm, right? It's in your thumbs, really. Last 15 seconds. Good. You do great. Now put those weights together and roll over onto your side and release them. Then I want you to come up onto your elbow and we're going to do some alligator. So you're going to put your arm under your shoulder, nice long movement. Your legs are stacked, your hand is in front, and 30 seconds to begin. Good. I want the foot to be neutral. Goes as high as your hip. Good. Good job. Now for the second 30 seconds, you're going to just go halfway. I want you to really stop it. Yeah. Half. Half. Good job. Half. Nice. Half. Good. Half. Nice. Hold it. You want to feel that burn right here in your glute and hip. Yes. You're 7 seconds away. And then we're going to do a pulse out for 20 seconds. So right here, we're going to flex our foot, pulse it out for 20. Push and push and push and push. Nice. Lift yourself up. Don't let yourself drop down into that position. Good. 10 seconds in. Yeah, we feel every bit of this, don't we? Yes, we do. Good job. Nice. And that was 20 seconds. Okay, just bring it across, hug it a little bit, and let's go to the other side. Same thing. All right, lift and lower. Let's go for 30. Neutral foot, relax the foot now. You've had it flexed before, but we don't flex it until we get to the end, right? Good. So we do that pause at the top. The legs do not have to touch when they come down. It can hover. It can stay in that work position. Breathe it out. And we're going to take it to the halfway point, half. And half. Feeling it right there in the glute, half. It's so different than when you open up that old big hip. Yeah, you get less support in this movement, so we go right to that muscle, right? Good. You're almost there. 5 more seconds until that pulse. Yes. And here comes the pulse. Flex your foot. Push it out. 20 seconds. This will go long. Yeah, it will. Beautiful job. Yeah, 5 more seconds. Cross it over, hug it a little bit, and then grab your weights for your lat pullover. So, lat pullover, we're also going to be in that position. One leg up or both legs up. Everybody has to have a leg up on this one because it arches your back. So we start with the weights over the chest, long arms, Light grip on the weights. You inhale down, bring it as low as you can, and exhale up. And this will be a minute long. Always remember what leg you have up so that you can switch to the other leg when you go to your next workout. Nice. Good job. You got it. I love the holding at the bottom and then feeling myself pull it up, using my strength. You're past your halfway mark. Ooh. So my right leg is up, so I'll put my left leg up on my next routine. Yes. Good job. You have 15 more seconds right here. Doesn't this feel good? Thinking maybe I should have gone harder. Don't know. All right, last 5 seconds. All right. So now we're going to the dumbbell flies. Put the leg up, circle those arms out to the side, make sure it's over your waist. Here comes a minute. You're inhaling out, you're exhaling in. Good. Should be a minute. Again, you want long wrists. You don't want to be strong arming this with your biceps, so make sure you keep making the circle. You open that chest and close it, opening the back, right? Make sure your back is protected. Nice. Perfect. You got it. Yes. Oh, it feels so good. It almost feels like a stretch. So I need to put more weight on here. And that means that I got some benefit from all those push-ups. It makes me happy. Nice. You're halfway there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And I like pulling my belly button to my spine so I get extra core work. 15 more seconds. Yeah. Nice. Last 5 seconds. And there we go. So we're going to roll over and do something on our sides again. All right. So right here, we're going to take this leg under, this leg out into this 90 degrees, and we're going to lift and lower. And again, 30, and then we're going to change it up a little bit. That's why we have to buckle. Good. Nice. More. Now you're going to park that foot inside the other foot and bring it up for 30. So you're using a different muscle to work that adductor, right? So we're using the outside of the hip, so it's hitting both sides. Stay lifted, don't let yourself roll back, right? More seconds. And that's it. Let's switch to the other side. All right. Let's across the top, leg down, getting it right here, 30 seconds, lift and lower. Again, don't flex or point the foot. It's a heavy weight. Your foot is your weight. That's what you're lifting. This is body resistance. We're not rolling back, so bring yourself a little bit forward. So you're on that hip bone. You're not back on the glute, right? All right, we're going to park it inside this foot and close it. Nice. Good job. Keeping that lifted body, right? Eyes straight ahead. You don't need to look at the leg. It can move without you looking at it, I promise you. Yes. Last few seconds. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Everything all over again. So let's start with our bench press. Grab your bench weights. And again, we're going to do a minute. Look. We're going to do 30 seconds straight and then 30 seconds halfway all the way. So get yourself on the ground, separate your hips from your rib cage. Good. All right, weights over the waist, looking for the minute to start. And here it goes, inhale down. Nice. Nice, good job. You can do it. Nice, these are such short sets. We're so used to doing hundreds, right? Yeah. So, it's our reconnaissance workout. We're bringing ourselves back from either way. All right, halfway all the way. Here's your last 30 seconds. Down, up, and up. Down and down, up and up. Good. You want to feel the grip of that chest muscle as it starts to open and close. Last 15 seconds. Nice. Good. Last 5 seconds. Good job. Those weights together. Come forward. Find my weight. And then come over onto your elevator position. Elbows back. Legs forward. 30 seconds straight up and down. Don't forget to stop at the top. Make sure you're lifted up out of that elbow. It's not holding you up. It's just balancing you, right? You're holding yourself. Yeah. Good job. Use your foot. Last 5 seconds. And we go just to the halfway mark. Make a huge difference. Let's go halfway. Half. Half. Feel that? Right. Half. Nice. And more seconds, and then we'll do the pulse. Right here, flex your foot, push it out for 20. That hip says, what have you done? What have you not been doing? That's what you say. What have you not been doing? Last 5 seconds. Cross it over, push on it, and then let's go to the other side. Here. Waiting for the minute mark, and let's go. 3 to 9. Good. Lift out of your body, right? You're holding yourself up. It's not holding you up. The hip. Make sure the foot is on the same plane. You're not like letting the leg go up without the foot or the foot go up without the leg, right? It's on the plancha. All right, we're going to the halfway. Take it half. I immediately feel the difference when I do that. Do you? Yeah. Few more seconds. And hold it here, push it out. Let's go, 20 seconds. Good job. Yes. 5 seconds. Make sure that foot is flexed. All right, here goes the second part of the circuit. We're going to do the dumbbell flies. These out of the way. The dumbbell flies and the inner thigh work. And then we'll move on to Pilates. Okay, let's put that, and lateral, lat raises first, sorry. Move it down and up. This is a minute, I believe. Yes. Yes, the lats are first. Yeah, this is going to feel like something because we're doing a whole minute of it without any variation. belly in. Keep it going. You can do this. Feeling that stretch as well as that work. You're halfway there. Let's go. You might say, I'm so happy I'm doing. You've got this. 10 more seconds. Last 5 seconds. Last one. Okay, switch legs. Now, dumbbell flies. 30 seconds straight, 30 seconds out for 3, in for 1, okay? So here we go with the first 30 seconds. Take it out in single reps. Exhale back. Inhale out. Use your fuel. Pull that belly nice and tight. You've got that. It's so good, right? Makes you happy, makes me happy. Mm. All right, down for 3, up for 1. Up, pull, pulse it. Good. Pulse it. Nice. Pulse it. Good. So you could stick with straights if this hurts your shoulder or anything. But if it's just harder work, keep doing it. Because we want to stay with the harder work, right? Yes. Nice. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. I love doing this with you. Thanks for being here. And there's your last one. All right, throw yourself out. We're going to go to that final abductor work. And then, right, straight through to Pilates. That sounds pretty good, right? And then a little stretch. So we're not going to, we're already done 35 minutes. So we're not going to spend all day on everything. But we really, really do want to make a difference with this reconnaissance workout. So, inner thigh, 30, straight up. Let's go. What's the foot? Neutral, right? And we're not coming back, even though our leg wants to push us back. We're staying on the hip, right? I feel very happy. I don't know if it's just adrenaline from being returning, but I'm feeling strong today. That I feel really weak because I was so stiff when I woke up and got off that plane. All right, here we go. We're going to put it inside and close it. Now, this is harder to keep your upper body still, but it'd be great if you could. Good. Nice. Lift out of it. Come on, don't fall into it. Last few seconds. Let's go to the other side. Let's finish out the body sculpting part of this day. Right? Right? This is a little bit better now. Okay, it's starting in 2 seconds. And we feel this. The position is right because I can feel the hip kind of jabbing into the now. Using my breath. Get everything going. Brilliant. You're doing great. All right, put it inside the last 30 seconds. Where you really got to keep your position forward. Pull that belly in so that you get elongation in the front. 2 more seconds. 10 more more seconds. And that's it. All right, so throw yourself all the way down. You start to stretch it out a little bit because we did do some work. We do our Pilates, so we're going to pull one leg in. We're going to do long, 15, 20 minutes. And we're going to stretch it. You're going to pull it in now, take it out to the side. Keep that other glute down on the floor, right? And then slide it out and bring the other one in. And then take it out to the side. And then back to center. So I'm going to start with also with time sets. We're going to do a minute of crossovers. And what we're going to do, it takes the curl up. It takes the arm underneath your head, right, to get it in the right position, right at the bottom of your head. We don't come down, and we're going to do a whole minute to curl yourself up, extend one leg, starting now, across, and across. Now, your leg goes straight up to the ceiling if you're protecting your back, right? Good. Slowly, so we can feel everything. Yes, make your gaze follow the work. So keep your head in position with the workout. You are past the halfway point, so this isn't as long as you think it's going to be. Keep going 15 more seconds. Nice pointed foot, long body. Last 7 seconds. And bring it down. Okay, we're going to do a lying down clamshell. This is going to be a 45, so it's going to be different from what we just did in body sculpting. And it's not going to be to the side. So you're going to take your legs to tabletop, lift them up. It's also going to be a minute out and in. We're going to add things onto this. 9 to 9 for a whole minute. Yeah. Look to the ceiling. You don't need to look at the screen. Yes. Mm-hmm. You're halfway there. Beautiful. Now, hold it right there. We're going to extend one leg for 30. Just lift it and bring it back down. It's still in this turnout, right? Nice. We can feel this happening. Bend the leg and bring it back to that 45. You just lift it off the toe and touch it back down. All right, we've taken it all the way. Now we're going to take it down for 30 and up. Good. Belly in. Just 2. All right, the other one. Take it out for 30. Nice. I'll take it down for 30. Nice. To the tip. Feeling that one. 2 seconds. Good. Yeah. You've got this. Yep, just a few more. And that's it. All right, put the knees together and the feet apart. Wiggle them a little bit to stretch those outer groin muscles. Now we're going to come over and do some things I couldn't do because I had such hard floors in Portugal. So we're going to get in here and do some things on our knees. We're going to start with Panther. I know for some of you that's not a possible thing, so you can do Bird Dog. For others of us, good time with this. So it's actually going to be a 30-second hold to begin with. So get your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You're going to stick your toes into the floor. I'm waiting for the number. The 5 to the 11. Lift up. Breathe into it. Don't hold your breath, whatever you do. Or hold your gaze. Hold your body. Yeah. There you go. Feeling it. I know it's hard on some people's knees because the knees are holding, gravity is holding the weight on those knees. I get that. There's only 10 seconds left. And bring it down. Walk the hands out and sit back in the job pose. Now we're going to flip around with some things on our pike position, which I couldn't do very well when we were before. So those of you who hate Panther, you've got something to do here. Pike. Well, what about? So bring him up and down. 30 seconds. Let's go. Hit 10. Good. Good. Only 5 more seconds. Flex the feet. Put your hands on your shins. Just lean. Don't fold yet. Flex those feet really hard so you get a long line under the leg. And then relax them and come on over into forward fold. Great job. Good. Pull yourself up. We're going into reverse tabletop. I know we did that in Portugal. We're going to do it here too because we need to move those alternating muscles, right? And we need to cover what we did before. So going to 11. I'm going to flex them out a little bit because I'm getting a little bit of a cramp. Yeah, and you're more than halfway there. And lower them down. And our last bit is going to be a side routine, and then we're going right to stretch. So stretch that arm all the way out. You're getting nice and long, all the way down the mat. We're going to do the crossovers for 20 seconds. Good. Arms straight up so you don't tilt back and forth or in the front. 10 more seconds. Good. Got it. We're going to leave that leg in the back and lift for 20. Yeah, feeling that hip, right? Good. Going up to 10. And relax it down. This arm is going to lift up, and you're going to push out for 20. Push. Nice. Good. Get that waist to bend and give up. Stick with that front arm. 5 more seconds. Legs are still straddled. And now flex them. Turn one foot up, arm overhead, and we're going to reach for 20. up. Good. It's going to get us started in kind of a stretch. Good. 5 more seconds. All right, bring those knees in, put yourself up. So let them down the other side. You slide out. Great job. And we're doing the crossovers. Let's go. Good. Where's your arm? Did you stretch your whole body out? You can create a pillow by bending your arm, or you can keep it long. 10 more seconds. Let the upper body move. And hold it here. Lift the lower. Good. Nice. And then lift up, and you hit it for 20. Reach, reach. Your head, you don't have to look at the camera. 10 more seconds. Oh, that reach. Arm overhead, foot pointed upward, and let's lift it lower for 20. So I'll do myself back on that side. 10 more seconds. Keep that bottom leg nice and strong. Last two. Last one. Now bring that leg over to the front and push into it. First, transitioning to our step. The other leg under. Bring yourself up. Offload this way. That can be shoestring, but if you need to do shoestring or if you need to put your legs in butterfly, go right ahead. So this is very hard on your hips. Put your hands at your side and lean forward. You're not curling down, you're just leaning forward. That? Yeah, me too. All right, we're going to slide one leg out. Let me get my used by the direction I'm going. Slide one leg straight out to the front. Lift your head over your tailbone. Raise your arms up high. Come down into practice. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. And then bring them down to your waist. Bring your hands behind you and lift your chest up. Good. Now walk yourself down the middle, not over the leg. And let yourself stretch out. Drop your shoulder blades down your back. And walk yourself up and lift yourself onto the knee and take that step. And you're coming down over that leg, rotating to the side. And you're facing down and coming down over that leg. Walking yourself up and going into a swim. Lift out. From here, you slide that leg forward, bring the other one around. And we've got a lifted pigeon to begin. Square those hips to the floor. Now I want you to flex that foot if you can. Come around to it and bring it into a quad stretch. Scoot down into your elbow. And extend it back to pigeon and go down your both elbows. And then curl yourself up, and we're going down to the other side. Good. Slide it all the way out. This leg over. Push into it and take a nice seat. It's a great sequence, isn't it? You're on your other side. And then tuck that leg under it and come up into your lotus pose. Put your hands beside you and lean, not curl, lean. So your head's going toward the wall. Across the room. It doesn't want to cooperate very much. Come behind you and lift up. Slide that leg out and this one into three. An arm comes up and it's back to office. And then all the way down to your waist. Good. And then we bring it down into the floor. Right down the middle. Up to the other side. Down to that leg for over side stretch. Rotate down with that one, facing it. And then come on up into your spinal twist. Lift and breathe. Slide that forward, the other one behind. Quad stretch if you can. Always good to have a strap or a towel nearby for times when we can't reach things. And we all have those places in our body, that's for sure. And bring it back and lower down into your head on the floor. And push off and bring yourself up to seated butterfly. Grab your ankles and lift your chest to the ceiling. And then let's go to that tabletop position. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Dropping your tailbone, come on. I really want you to drop your tailbone so you get that separation. And again. Tuck those toes on. Let's come on up and downward facing dog. Really, really push the chest toward the thighs. So pedal your knees forward. Yeah, heel down, knee, heel, knee down. And then push them both back. And walk those hands in. I want you to get as soft as you can in this rag doll right here. Just soften everything. All right, let's curl ourselves up. Everybody diverted. And at the top, of course, we're going to roll those shoulders back for 8. So head over tailbone. Let's do 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 forward. Good. Yeah, and soften those knees. And you know where we're going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this workout. It's just a reconnaissance workout. Something to do when your body hasn't been in touch with your workout for a while. We did a lot of different things. You can do parts, you can do bits, you can stop and do it all over again. Enjoy it. See you next time.